5, 4. Hello,
Hello.
it's me, and welcome. This is the Nova Combo Podcast. I'm Harrison, and I'm joined by Veronica. Over there.
Here.
Something. Really, we just both want an excuse to talk about anything that entertains us. Sometimes, but not always. It can pertain to our never-ending backlog. Mine grows by the day, and Veronica actually does a very good job in hitting hers. But some Veronica would say that we are conversing.
Wow, like Novo Combo and GOVO Combo logo is right above Harrison's head.
Right there.
Wow.
Right there.
Wow.
You can listen to every episode as a podcast by searching Nova Combo on your podcast service of choice. If you're on YouTube and you like what we're doing, hit that subscribe button and or like button. It really helps us out.
Voice?
Speaking of monotone, this video is also sponsored by Olipop. More on that later.
Wow. Stay thirsty, friends.
Yeah, stay thirsty. How's it going?
Yeah.
How's it going?
Yeah. I knew it.
If you made it, you made it. Congrats.
It was all an act.
Hey, but for once I actually read well.
Yeah, you did. Maybe it is the monotone voice. You need to do that more
Damn.
often, I guess.
Oh, no. I just had to hyper focus.
Hello.
What's new?
My name is...
Hello. Checks name tag.
What is it?
What's it today? Oh, yeah, that's right. But welcome, everyone. We're not doing an episode review. I don't think. No, we're not.
But it's back on the table, right?
Well, anyway, so today, since I'm the host for this episode, we're going to talk about whatever we want.
Yes. Like how it's been the last year. Whatever we want.
Oh, yeah. In the past year, 4 months, something like that.
Yeah, the last year. Duh.
I'm still debating on who to start. So actually, you know what? I'm gonna start because I feel like your stuff sounds more hefty than mine. It could be.
Oh, yeah.
I just couldn't remember who started last time, so that's fine. It doesn't matter to me.
I think.
It doesn't matter to me. It's okay.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. I was like, wait. I think.
I'm the host. I'm the captain. I'm driving this bus.
You are.
It's dumpster fire.
Drive this bus off somewhere.
Yeah. So for me, what I'm going to do is bring up my topic. My topic's more like just something I noticed in the past. Actually, over this weekend, honestly, it was kind of funny. But it's something I did notice whenever a new season of anime pops out. So, and it's more like, let's say, have you ever opened up TikTok or Reels or whatever, and you get this crazy cool edit of whatever anime, and you're like, what is this? And have I seen this? Or if you've seen it and you get reminded there's a new season coming out. And I'm like, whoa, I forgot that this is happening.
Whoa, Harrison's watching the recap in 1 minute and 30 seconds.
Low key? Julie.
Low key? High key?
Oh, man. So I guess it's more like, this happened to me when I was watching, I was just scrolling through and I saw a Wistoria sword. I forgot the full title. I just remember it's Wistoria. Hold on.
Wistoria sword and wand? Wand and sword?
Wand and sword, something like that.
Something like that. Yeah.
Because I just remember also being Wistoria wand and sword, and it was the one that someone between the two of us mentioned that their significant other said it was, in his words, crispy animation like Raising Cane's.
Yeah.
Raising Cane's crisp.
Something like that. And then all of a sudden, Harrison wants to watch it. It's not me.
So convincing, bro. So convincing. Well, anyway, so I saw an edit of like just that, and it was funny because I was like, oh yeah, that's good. Starting back up, but then I always see this comment, and if you see edits like this or of new anime, it's like, hey chat, yo chat, is it actually good or is it like meh? Because and I always And for a bit, because I've watched this, I'm like, yeah, it's good. Of course. Why would you not? Look at this edit. It's crazy. But then someone was like, bro, for real? Yeah, it's good. What are you talking about? And then immediately after that, he's like, no, but if you think about it, legitimately, I've only seen fire edits. But then what if it's the only good parts of the show?
Oh, wow. Never thought about that.
And I'm like, oh my God, that's true. It's like trailers.
Yeah.
Because it is kind of
Yeah.
like promotional, right? At this point, where I'm bringing this up because do you feel like with the current climate of anime and just media, do you feel like they kind of have to, they do cater to that kind of stuff? Or they, like, do you feel like it's starting to like, instead of seeing reviews, right? Because at this point, it feels like reviews can be paid for, but then you see like all these like this low key free promo of like a show.
Yeah.
And this doesn't.
You bring up a good point. Some of these people are just editing for fun too.
Yeah. Like you
Like,
just see these like really
nothing
cool Gojo
crazy.
edits, or you see like these really
Yeah.
good One Piece edits, and it's more often not is more like, oh, this just happened, we're doing this edit, and
I feel like sometimes, and I think Jujutsu Kaisen and One Piece are like a good topic over this, but I feel like sometimes when you see an edit, people are like, if you're anime only, RIP, like a comment like that
Yeah,
or something,
yeah.
and it's under like Jujutsu Kaisen or One Piece.
yeah,
Because they like, some people just don't read the manga, which is fine.
Yeah.
But I think sometimes it can be a little gatekeepy, in my opinion. Because then you're going to get those comments like you said, like, is this good? Who is this? Like, what if this is only the good parts about the anime? Like,
and then let's say,
which I find is crazy because I know attention span is like low right now for a lot of people. But can't you just sit down
Guilty.
for about 20 minutes, 24 minutes for a show? Check it out yourself? I don't know.
I mean, that's valid. I mean, that's a good point, but it is also, let's say, I would like to think that we both have some flexibility to where we can watch things kind of more freely. Because let's say, let's say like the average person may have like a family, kids, all this stuff, and they do want to partake. They do want to partake in this hobby, right? And they want to. Well, and I always hear that thing where like, oh, I don't have enough time to watch shows, which I think is actually super real.
Oh yeah,
my lifestyle,
especially shows like when you have to look at the subtitles.
That I was gonna add on top of that. More often than not, anime you do have to read subtitles. I mean, granted, the dub game has shot up, like as in like just the availability.
Yes.
The availability is there, right?
Yes.
And which it's just me choosing to be sub, honestly, because I don't like. This is a whole nother topic where I just don't like being spoiled. Hence these edits happening, and I'm like, it's fine because I've already watched this. I've watched the episode.
You have watched season
But
1.
I've also heard some people say like, oh, they watch dub, and I've never realized, but a lot of dub releases get delayed more often than not.
Yeah, by like a month or so.
By like 4 episodes delay, and I'm like,
yeah.
and then they end up seeing these edits, and it's all from the sub releases. But yeah, it's one thing I just never thought about it because it's the same exact. It's also not just edits, but like clips of like scenes, right? And I don't know if that is the new thing, and I feel like it is because it got me into the idea of, hey, you and I are polar opposites. Looks like a really funny anime, but I did not know.
I told you about that.
But I did not know what it was called because everyone in the comments is like, "What is this called?" And then they get flamed because it's like, "How do you not know?" And I'm like, "Wait, I don't know."
So you start sifting through the comments. You're like, "But really, what is it?"
But like, actually, what is this called? Because it was like at the very beginning of the season and of last season.
Yeah.
And then when you mentioned it, that's when I looked it up. I was like, "Oh, it's this! It's this one!"
It's this one.
So
I do think like it shoots up the popularity, but I feel like for some, you just don't need it. Like One Piece, you don't.
Oh yeah.
All of that,
we say that, but it's hard for someone to get into it. Still, it's not. Right now is the best time. It is a commitment. I mean, right now is the best time to get into it, I would say.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think it's still a commitment if you're starting from like episode 1. at the end of the day, right?
Yeah. I think you put an interesting take to it. I just never thought about edits as like a trailer.
Yeah.
But now when I see one, I'm like, oh yeah.
Yeah.
Like this is totally like a little teaser trailer.
And especially
if you want to
like
get into something.
we have to acknowledge like how long we've been watching, right? Because I see edits of like Naruto or like Bleach, and it's like old stuff, and that's like, oh wow, yeah, this is cool. I remember that being like, that's a really cool edit. That's a really cool like cut, right? Nice clip.
Or you see something that's from like a filler that you didn't watch or skipped over, and you're like, oh,
Yeah.
what's this part?
You know what I also hate? It's like the side tangent. Is this AI?
Oh yeah. Is it?
No, it's valid. But and this goes for like any show really, and it's like I think it's. I was just curious, like if you've noticed that more. Does that generate some interest to you? Because another example, Tamon's B-side. I saw a clip of that.
Okay.
Before or way after you mentioned it, and I forgot that it was. I was like, oh, is this the anime that she recommended at the beginning of the season? Because I recognized the pink hair and everything, and I was like, oh shoot,
Yeah,
is
yeah.
this him? Is this that?
Is this the one?
Because it was cool too.
I actually saw a clip of it before watching the season,
Yeah.
and it looked really funny and cute, and I was like, oh, I'll give this a try.
Yeah.
So I do think edits do influence.
Yeah. I think it's the.
But I feel like it's like less for me.
Okay.
So I think I find it before
You.
the season, like
That's true.
gets into it. So
Yeah. You would. Yeah. Actually, I could see you. Well,
Not
you
me.
would.
Not
In
you
the sense
saying, yes, you would.
You would. You're on it faster than me, so it makes sense. I think it's more like I have to be convinced a little bit more from like seeing a post about it. But
yeah, like
but
an edit.
but did I? Whoa! Here's the weird thing. Now, do I give the time of day to watch a trailer? No.
Remember when we used to do?
Well, no. Here's the thing. No. Here's the thing, though. Yes, I do. But I think the issue now is like trailers feel like they give more of the story, if that makes sense.
Yeah, the plot.
Like they reveal too much, while like
Yeah.
these edits are like really quick. Hey, here's the sequence. Here's like the talking and all that. Yeah, actually, the witch hat one with the
Yes.
the new. I forgot his name all of a sudden. Because I keep hearing people like, "Oh, look, it's Gojo again." I'm like, just because he has white hair, but not wrong, right? Like, valid.
You're not wrong.
Valid, but
There's
shut
a
up.
meme where like the little gremlins are saying hi to Gojo, but it's supposed to be the other guy, and Gojo's like, "Who are you?" And then they walk away.
Oh my god, I could see that.
Yeah.
But
No, that's an interesting take. I don't know how it would like fully feel, because I think I watch anime like TikTok edits because like the music is cool, but also like the editing style is like really cool.
yeah.
I don't know.
I mean, speaking of edits, it's like Sinners. Have you seen? There's this one Sinner edit
Oh,
that
yes. Have you
that
even
was
seen that movie
floating.
yet?
I have access to watch it again. So yes, I do. It's on. I think it's on Prime. I think it was on Prime. I saw. So I was, oh, nice. Like
Yeah, you're
included
late to
in
the
Prime.
party.
Hey,
You're late to the party.
hey. It got if
No.
like I mentioned, I had to be convinced. Oh, it won awards. Nice.
Wow. Not me and your sister-in-law saying it was a great movie or anything.
You want to know another movie that hasn't? Speaking of, sorry, hold on.
Oh,
What's
no.
that? What's that
Oh,
cooking
no.
one? Hold on.
The Menu?
The Menu.
Harrison.
I've seen so many clips of that, and I think, oh,
Harrison.
that looks like a good movie. She's said it multiple times, and if she's listening, I've heard it's a good movie too.
Now he has another avenue where he's like, only be convinced to watch this if you leave it in our server, and I'm like, okay, Harrison, you want to play today?
Say less.
Oh no, the Menu's really good.
Nah, yeah. I'm just
Sinners
scared
is
I
really
might
good
have
too.
just spoiled myself too much with it.
Oh no.
But
Oh no.
But no, out of context. It's still out of context for me, so I think it's still good.
Okay.
I think it's still valid.
Yeah.
Like I don't know what's going on. still.
Someone get this man to watch Sinners.
Man, they gave Michael B. Jordan an award, but I can't believe they didn't give the other guy an award. That's crazy.
Wow, crazy how you don't understand.
No, but
crazy how you don't understand your own joke. What do you mean?
Something twins or something. Blah, 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 blah.
So here's my question.
Yeah.
Would you rather have like an unknown editor make an edit of a movie you've never seen versus a trailer now? Is that what you're saying?
No, and it's not. I think it's just like I don't think it's the process of making it. I think it's I say that, right? I think it's the intent. I think the intention kind of helps give some more grounded, like grounded view.
It's like an unbiased opinion.
Yes, there we go. Yeah, an unbiased like look into this. Do I want that all the time? Maybe not. I think it's just cool to see that it's like probably the more modern way of getting into shows or media, right? Like I think it's just, but then when a company actually does it, it starts feeling cringe. It starts feeling fake. If that makes sense. Yeah,
doesn't it feel fake? Yeah.
Yeah. So, do I want that from the company themselves? Probably not, because then I wouldn't believe it. Because then because AI. Well, yeah, one, and then two, it's like, okay, are they that would make my worry into, okay, would anime or like any show start gearing to their like the actual content of the show to be just more like clickbaity, or back then it felt like it was just clickbait, or like just a really quick scene of like, oh, that looks cool, but then the rest of the movie's not good. I feel like that's happened more often than not, and maybe to me I see an edit and I'm like, oh, there's enough content for them to do that, if that makes sense. Even though it's like only only like
I understand that,
15-second like clip. I don't know.
Oh, you know what I saw an edit of? Invincible. And it was last week's episode, which I did watch.
Yeah.
But have you heard that people are not enjoying the animation of this season?
Yes.
Okay. So there was an edit of like the comic version, and they put it over a certain scene last week, and then they kept going like back and forth. And then in the caption, it was like, what could have been?
I mean, okay, if we're going to touch on that, it's true. I've seen some edits of that.
Yeah.
But then I think that's just the issue of that just goes back to the translation of like the two mediums, right? Going from comics to the animated show. Because that is the same argument I have since the beginning. Because I think after seeing enough comics or comic strips from this, the art in the comic looks really good. Like, it has a different style.
Oh, yeah.
Like, while the show does just feel flat. And I think people are just finally noticing it more when it comes to... And someone made a comparison. It was headlined for so much. It was like Invincible versus... What's the other anime? It was towards a different anime where they're like, how does this have such good animation, but then Invincible is spending this amount of money?
Yeah, I remember.
It was a specific anime, and I forget all of a sudden. Comment down below, let me know. I could look it up right now, but clicky clacky on the sounds bad.
It does.
Proceeds to search.
Oh.
Yeah, it's no, in an edit.
Have you agreed with that? That's been a little flat.
No, here's the thing. Ever since Invincible made that clip of how animators cut corners, I've only seen Invincible in that lens.
In that lens,
where I'm like, they're doing a voiceover, but there's not much happening in this shot. Oh, like I just see it as that show now, where I can't fault it because they're upfront about it.
They're honest about it.
But I think it's another thing where a lot of comments in those videos always mention how the voice acting costs way more because they're getting more named actors, which I agree with. I think that's part of it too.
Or they're getting all the Walking Dead cast.
Because I think, and that's the thing. And we mentioned this last week too, in terms of like production of things, where I think we were talking about AI, right? But then in terms of like, there's a lot of behind the scenes stuff where it comes to like budgeting for all these things. And so you could just say, oh, they have let's say $1 million budget for this entire show. Half of that's probably marketing.
Yes. And paying the actors.
there goes another fourth, let's say.
And yes. Yeah.
And then teams on this, and then it's like, sorry, welcome.
Yeah.
Why do you think it takes so long for shows to come out? And then once someone's like, hey, I'll just take it upon myself and do it independent style, I'm like, all right. Go
and
for
then
it.
that's where we go from 24 episodes to 12 episodes. Yeah. That's a whole nother topic.
And when we say 24 to 12, it's like, how long is each one? You know,
how
like,
long? Yeah.
That's a whole nother. Yeah, that's just another yap session at that point. But,
no, honestly.
Yeah. But yeah, I just thought it was cool to like just bring up. Like, I'm like, oh, it has influenced me by just seeing edits to watch said shows, and ignore all my friends telling me, hey, this is a good show.
Ignore this friend. Specifically. Not a friend.
The
this
one,
friend.
The one
The one right here.
But
he's cackling, but it's true.
It's true. My bad. Yeah.
He's not sorry.
I'm not. I get to it eventually.
Yeah, down the line. I trust you enough to
like. I don't ghost you that hard.
Get there. Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah. I think it is one of those Invincible I can watch on the side, and then anime I cannot.
No.
My wife can. I don't know about you. My wife can. She's like passively paying attention, and she gets it. I'm like, dang, you're crazy.
Not with anime. I kind of got to sit there.
Anyway, I think it's the new thing, and I'm okay with it right now until it becomes. That's it. Until it becomes that's the only medium, then I'm like, oh no.
Yeah,
no.
Like I wouldn't want it to be the only medium.
Like the only teaser trailer type
teasers,
thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
I think it's fun seeing the passion. Like if you think this is, I can make it cool.
And I think that's where studios kind of go wrong.
Mm-hmm.
It's more of like a cash grab for them.
Mm-hmm.
While these normal people like us,
normal content
who have time, some time, and just want to create. Yeah.
Yeah. Just do it for fun. On that note, I don't have anything else to add. I'm going to cut you off anyway, so I'm going to just make this our quick break to talk about our sponsor.
This episode is sponsored by Olipop, the soda your gut will thank you for. Yes, I'm talking to you, all of you. All right, have you ever missed that classic soda pop feeling? You know, the fizz, the flavor, but without the sugar crash and the guilt trip? Yeah, me too, you too, Harrison too. All of us. That's why I'm introducing to you Olipop, the soda that's bursting with flavor and good for you too. I actually have my favorite one here, strawberry vanilla. But the other weird one that I enjoyed was banana cream. I know, it's weird, super weird, but this is my favorite. Number 1, because it only has 3 grams of sugar per can, plus it has 9 grams of prebiotic fiber. And you know what you need with fiber? To use the restroom. Hee. But yeah, that means that you're going to have a happy and healthy gut with every sip. And it looks like that they took everything we loved about classic soda and upgraded to a modern, healthy conscience person. Like you, like me, like Harrison. My co-partner. My co-host that's not here right now. So ditch the compromise and experience the soda revolution for yourself. Don't forget to use our promo code NOVO15 NGOVO15 to get 15% off your first order on drinkolipop.com.
And we're back. I'm thirsty.
I'm thirsty. To drink water.
I'm thirsty.
I've conditioned myself.
It's conditioned. It's happening after years.
Yeah, I know. I'm like, wow.
Man. But now we are going to talk about your topics.
Yes. So the call is coming from inside the house on one of these topics. Because Harrison here is not caught up on Daredevil, Born Again Season 2. Okay?
Just got access.
But he does have access, so can't rag on him anymore. Because he's going to watch it after we record today.
Obviously.
Right?
Yeah.
Right?
Yep.
But anyway, I saw on Twitter and also Instagram, there was like an actor who we haven't seen in a very long time, Luke Cage. I think he accidentally spoiled something for this current season of Daredevil Born Again, which I will have to, I must add, asterisk, I have not seen yet. So you have not been fully spoiled, you know? You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
The call,
okay.
yeah. But it is, I'm not going to tell you the spoilers, because I already spoiled the actor for you. But apparently it was so big that I think like 30 seconds after he posted it, he had to delete it.
Oh. Did he just pull Mark Ruffalo kind of?
He pulled a Tom Holland
Okay.
and Mark Ruffalo. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and unfortunately there was a song added to this context. A photo.
She's so nice being so vague about this because
that's about it. That's all I know. Yeah. So.
And you just wanted to bring this up, huh?
Yeah, because I've been telling him for a couple weeks to get into Disney Plus.
I got access again. It's fine.
And now
I have access again.
I accidentally said something, and all of a sudden the world's burning around us.
Because I did such a good job in avoiding everything so far. And now that you bring it up, I'm going to get everything in my algorithm because everything's listening. It's fine. Now
what could I say?
As we mentioned in the previous segment, I was like, oh, I try to avoid everything, so
we're fine. No, we're not.
Fine. No, we're not. Man. I do, yes.
But like MCU spoilers are like, I don't know. I guess they're back kind of on accident. I thought Kevin would have like a stronger leash on everyone, but apparently not.
Well, I mean, when it comes to posting stuff, right, it's kind of really a fast, like, oh, in the moment, you just post it, and then realization hits, or someone sends you a text and says, hey, take that down. Hey, don't do that. Hey, stop that.
Stop it. Delete this right now.
Yeah. I believe that happened. 100%.
Yeah. And I mean, it's a big year for MCU anyway.
Yeah.
A couple movies coming out, TV shows currently running, so it'll be interesting to see if this is true or not.
Mm-hmm.
Probably true, Who knows? Sorry, Harrison. Didn't mean to do that.
See that leash that
messages? He was like, wow. Are you spoiling me right now? I was like,
Just because you mentioned this actor, and I'm like, dang, did I just get spoiled indirectly too?
And then I backtracked. I was like, no. Not yet. Not really.
Okay, at this point, who's the actor? You might as well just say it. I already knew.
Oh, yeah, it's Luke.
Mike.
Or Mike?
Mike Coulter? Is that his name?
Coulter?
But Luke?
Yeah. Luke Cage. But I don't know.
Taking you all down with me. That's what's happening. I don't know what's going on either.
Yes. I don't know. Okay? I don't know. Harrison doesn't know. All I know is that I saw a spoiler on Twitter, but I just don't know if it's true.
Okay. How many episodes of Daredevil is there going to be? 8?
8.
And we're on...
So we're 5 tomorrow as of recording. So today's Monday.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I think each episode lately has been 45 minutes.
Okay.
So here's a trick, Harrison. After recording, just watch all 4 episodes tonight. So that way, you won't be that spoiled.
That makes sense. That's valid.
See my thought process?
Yeah. She's pushing the agenda on
yes,
me.
I am.
On me.
Yes.
How could she?
But speaking of spoilers, I don't know if you've seen this or heard about it. But Avatar: The Last Airbender was supposed to have another animated movie coming out next year.
Yes.
And then a hacker hacked into Nickelodeon and spoiled the entire movie on Twitter.
I heard about that, and I proceeded to not look into it because I was like, I don't know how, because...
I don't know how real it is.
I don't know how...
this one is.
Yeah, I didn't know where they were with the production at that point. I'm like, I don't want to either set myself up for overhypeness or being underwhelmed. So
Yeah.
I knew about that whole situation, but then I just disregarded whatever came out of it.
Yeah. No.
But
And I feel like since the beginning of this year, we've been having a lot of like hackers, Harrison's Crunchyroll account. No, but just like a lot of like random spoilers of like certain movies, like TV shows and stuff. So I just find it really, I don't know, interesting, disheartening also if you're a fan and you've been waiting for it for a while.
yeah.
And all of a sudden it's like on Twitter or on Instagram, or you accidentally find it on TikTok. So
Yeah.
wanted to bring up spoilers because we got 2 today. We got 2.
When it came to the Avatar one, was it a whole clip? Like a whole section
It was
of
like the whole, no, it's a whole movie.
whole movie? Okay.
Like the whole movie.
Okay. When did that drop?
It's supposed to drop next year.
Or okay, sorry, it will drop next year.
Yeah.
When did
Yeah,
the
it's supposed to
leak
drop
drop?
I think there were some leaks like last fall.
Last fall.
Like screenshots.
Okay.
But not like no clips or anything.
Okay, no clips. So
Yeah.
I only bring this up because it is actually kind of funny. I saw a clip of Avatar, like it looked like they were older and all that, but I couldn't.
Yeah.
But again, we just live in a world where I'm like, is this AI? I don't know if this is real.
AI? Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I'm just gonna. I watched it and I'm like, I don't know if this is real, and it may as well not be. I don't know. So I just
Pass.
like, I don't care. Okay. I watched a little bit. I was like, oh, this looks kind of funny. But I'm not going to try to. I was like, but I want, again, like I said, I don't want to like hype myself up too much and be like, oh, shoot, this is real. Oh, this is really funny. Oh, this is cool. Blah, blah, blah. Oh, yeah.
No. Yeah. So I saw that.
Yeah.
But I think the movie got taken down, so now people just clipped it
Yeah, that makes
on
sense.
Twitter. So
Yeah. Which is unfortunate because there's so much hype when it comes to that. But
yeah.
I'm sure more often than not, these situations is just more like a ransom thing where I have this thing, pay me X amount of money, blah, blah, blah.
Or else
Or
I'll
else.
release
And it's
the
not,
movie.
and then someone's like, how could they do this? It's because more often than not, they don't care about the product. They just want to get the money.
Yeah.
Truly.
Yeah.
Which is unfortunate because I think it sucks for like any fan that's like ready for it. It's like, oh, I can't wait for this drop. It goes for any like video game or anything like that too.
Mm-hmm.
Any movie show. It's like, oh, here's a whole thing.
Yeah. Well, and then you think about it, it's like the value will go down.
Yeah.
Like who will want to like go see it now? you
Yeah.
know?
Yeah. Because it's one of those, if it's crisp, like clean video audio, yeah, it's a big loss. And it's like, and of course some people will say, oh, there goes big corpo. I'm like, yeah, but they're not going to do this anymore. Like what?
Yeah, no.
There's a chance. We never know. Or if they know it's just going to happen, they're like, oh, we'll just dumb it down. We'll make it suck more. What's the point?
Well, it's interesting because the live action is coming out very soon in a couple months. So I find that like an interesting thing.
Yeah. Because...
Which, by the way, did you watch live action? I forget.
I did.
Oh, yeah. No. You did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In terms of Avatar, I'm like, it's a fine watch. It's a nice condensed watch.
Mm-hmm.
I'd still tell you to watch. Well, okay, here's the thing. I guess this is, if we're talking in terms of like what's coming out, you may watch Avatar like the original run and say, oh, it's the greatest thing ever, because it was really good, especially for something that is not anime.
Okay.
I've heard that so much.
You've heard that so much, yeah.
That's a whole other argument. I don't care for it because at the end of the day, it was still good to watch. It's still fun to watch. It's just animated.
Yeah.
Congrats. I enjoyed that show in a sense of, oh, nice, it condensed some stuff, but it may have cut out a lot of funny stuff that came with that. So I'm hoping that the movie that you just brought up, or movies, because I could have sworn, isn't it 3?
It's supposed to be 3. Yeah.
I don't know if it's 3 in continuation or just 3 different. I forget. I don't remember. I've heard so much of this now that I'm like, I'll believe it when I see it.
If it comes out.
If it comes out at this point. And then even if it is leaked down, is this the final product or is this just a supercut of all the things that they were going to do and then they were going to edit it down anyway? See?
It's true.
Like, what am I going to do here?
Yeah, so don't believe everything you see on the internet. Or do you believe it?
But then it also... That's a whole... I hate it here.
Our parents told us not to, okay?
Still valid. Still
And
makes
then
sense.
they're out here trusting AI videos on Facebook.
Yeah, they forget I'm born in 1900.
No, not this joke.
January 1st, 1900.
Oh, man.
Oh.
But yeah, just want to talk about spoilers, a little bit of this, a little bit of
Without
that.
going super detailed? How could you?
Yeah, no, especially one of them.
Hey, hey.
Didn't mean to.
No, it's funny. I think it's just... I think anytime a leak happens, it's unfortunate. I don't think it's fun. It doesn't really...
I feel like as a consumer, it doesn't benefit us in
No.
any way either.
It's only if I guess if you're super deep into whatever medium it is. It's like, let's say like there's a leak of the show. You're, oh, that's cool. That's a cool thing to know about. But I think the reveal would have been so much more fun. More often than not.
Yeah.
A proper reveal is always more fun, in my opinion.
Yeah, like the
leak,
surprise.
But a leak of something that got cut out is fun. I think that's I think that is fun. I think that is fine. A leak of something that's they would have done this, but they didn't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I agree with you there.
Even just hearing like blurbs of like, oh, we were gonna go this direction, but ended up not. Then that would then tweak my expectation of, wow, this could have been so much better, or oh damn, yeah, that would have made it so much worse.
Yeah.
No in between.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree there.
Yeah. But is that all that you wanted to leak? I mean, talk about?
Excuse me.
All right,
Yes.
pass it episode. All right, fantastic. Thanks for tuning in. You can follow us on all our socials at Nova Combo and JBO Combo. If you're on YouTube, like I said, comment down below. Let us know how we're doing. If you like these topics, if you want to hear some other stuff, like other discussions, not really debates, because Veronica always believes I'm right. I always think she's wrong. Works out. It's great. Great format.
Huh.
Yeah. Other than that, yeah, don't forget to hit that big subscribe button. Hit all the buttons from right to left. And yeah. Thanks. Bye-bye.
I'll remember this. Bye-bye.